Okay, then, Tina, so if we go through these two movements here now, looking at the left-hand one first, this is kind of your before swing from the session. Now, again, very good setup. Just be careful of that grip. It does have a tendency to want to sort of creep over there with that right hand, and that brings that right shoulder forward, but certainly a much better setup. Getting that left arm a little bit more in front and higher to get you in the better position for your shoulders to swing on the path that we're trying to create. So if we look at this movement here now, certainly a much better takeaway now, turn that right side. There's a little bit of slide here, as we said, and that's going to be the main thing we're going to try and work on there, okay? And because of that slide, when you come back to the ball now, we tend to see more hip rotation on the way down, spinning the hips. So at impact, as we'll see here now, you can see the hands now kind of behind the golf ball. The front leg now is sort of leaning backwards a little bit. Most of your weight now is on this sort of on the back foot now, pulling everything to the left there. So that was kind of your impact position you were getting into. Here's on the right hand side, sort of showing the movement you're trying to create here. So that's more the feeling that we're trying to create there now with that lead side. This is obviously too much, but by doing this in practice, you're going to get the sensation of how that left hip's going to move to target. Is going to give you the sensation of what you're trying to achieve. So when you put speed to that and a swing, hopefully you'll fall somewhere in the middle of where you were and where this exaggerated move's going. So we can see here now, sort of rehearsing that movement, getting the golf club now, the sensation that this hip now on the right hand side for you, as we look left hand side, your right hip is rotating behind you. So get that lower half behind you more. Still a little slide here now, but now the sensation is getting that left hip to move across as much as you can. We can see here now, if we draw that line up from that left foot, getting that left hip to go through towards that red line. In an ideal world, to be going through it. This was kind of your impact position before. At least there's a little bit more movement to the left side. Your left foot is a little bit more vertical. The right knee is starting to kick in a little bit more. And we're getting the hands, I suppose, more level with the golf ball, I guess. But there's still a tendency now here in this position to be hitting too far for me off that back foot. But it's starting to move in the right direction. We can keep that body moving there. Obviously, follow through wise now. You finish really nice up on that left side. But it's getting that sensation. Practice this movement where you get yourself into that feel of where impact wants to be. That's kind of where you want to be. You could probably start maybe a little bit more over this way. But the impact, we've really got to focus on getting that left hip towards target. That's going to really change the path now. You're getting a really good backswing. The body's working better. The club at the top of the backswing is certainly much more down the line and on target to where we want to get to. It's now for me sort of really focusing on this left hip. And as you said in the past before, so imagine if you're going to hit a forehand shot in tennis, your right foot as we look, but your left foot in reality would be sort of stepping towards target, creating that shift of weight. And obviously we can't shift our left foot in a golf swing, but we're going to be moving that hip towards target. So the impact's going to get that sensation of moving this way, getting in a much more efficient impact position, getting that path better, getting the launch angle lower, getting that ball travelling further and straighter. So I hope that makes sense. Any questions, obviously give me a shout and keep me updated with how the practice is going, and we will see you next lesson. Okay, cheers, Tina.